Hello again. It's been a long time, but I'm back. Camera, paper, pencil, and making some more videos. Please excuse the tripod legs. We've had a bit of a step back in production quality, but the upside is I can make many more videos and not be held back so much by the setup, as I've got like a self-contained setup now. So anyway, today, just to try out the new rig, I want to draw like a palm tree, as I just finished drawing a palm tree on my latest map, and I figured it was different enough to my last tutorial to revisit it. So, first step is, I usually do my drafting, my like shape finding and layout and stuff in a very faint blue, but as you can not see, it's completely invisible on the camera. So I'm using my mechanical pencil instead today. The reason I use blue is that once I put put my drawing into the scanner and onto my PC, it's much easier to remove the blue compared to a grey pencil which blends in with the lines. So anyway, I'll draw nice and big for everyone today. I'm using this Sumo Grip mechanical pencil, and first step is we're going to draw a number. Well, we're going to pick where the center of our palm tree is. Mine's going to be here. And we're going to draw a number of fronds, big leafy fronds, just the shapes, like this, like a big old flower. And just kind of guesstimate how many we want. Make it up as we go. We are drawing a natural object, which means we have the advantage of not needing to be precise or symmetrical or anything like that. And with this frond, we're going to get a bit technical. We're going to bend it. It's going to be like this. So for a bend, you just draw the bend line and then kind of draw it up to the bend line and then back down. As you can see, it's been a long time since I spoke in a tutorial sense, so I'm going to be reacquiring that skill as we go. Okay, so we've got our leaves. Next step, we're going to split these in half with the, what's that called, the middle of a leaf? We will call it the spine of the leaf. We're going to draw in some spines. And then we're going to put the pencil away, because that's the kind of layout, drafting, thinking stage done. And I'm going to switch over to this pen. It is a brush pen, and I guess I'm going to have to put the name in the description because it's all in Japanese. But anyway, I'm using the thin end. It's got a thin end and a thick end. It's pretty nifty. And I think I'll start with the center. We're going to have a little spiky, bushy center, like this. We're just doing like a fluffy, leafy line like this, in a vague circle. And then we'll just dash in those spines, every single one of them, right off the bat. This one goes up and back down because it's bent. And then the breakthrough, if you could call it that sets this apart from my last tree tutorial, is we're going to separate the fronds into actual fronds. Before, I used to draw it like this, as a frond. I don't really like that, so using this first one as a tutorial, I'll show you my new method. And basically, we're going to split these branches or fronds. I should have thought up my vocabulary before I started this. Anyway, we're going to split up the leaf into two things, and that's going to be joined sections and what shall we name this? Spread sections, which will look like this. And that will make more sense as we go. So for our joined section, I call it joined because these individual fronds are joined at the seam, so to speak. So it comes out as one shape. And the separated is not so. It's separated. So I'll start with a joined section, and I'm going to randomly select just like a start and an end for it. There's our shape for it. Then we're going to dash in some individual fronds there. And then with the remainder of the leaf, or the branch, we're going to fill it with these rectangular separated sections. And what do you know? That looks pretty cool, right? This one, we'll just have a small joined section up to here. And perhaps we'll have another joined section right here at the end. And then in between, we'll fill it up with separated sections. Oh, and don't forget your little lines on the joined sections. I'm sorry, I'm kind of sitting a little awkwardly, so my lines are pretty ragged, as you can see. Anyway, this one, in my lack of thought, is completely joined, which is completely legitimate. What a tidy little lawful good leaf. And here I think we'll do another half and half on that side, and this side will come almost to the end and then split up, separated section. Split, split, slash, 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 slash. Okay, we've got a couple to go. This split one, we're going to go joined up to here and there, and then separated, separated, and a little separated one for the end. Doot, 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 slash, slash, slash. Put a line in for our band, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. Look, it's separate leaves now. And this one's going to be, just to balance it out, this one's going to be entirely separated. And then I like to just put some hatching in between these leaves. And even between some of the fronds, like so. And then if you have a fancy brush like mine, sometimes I like to bust out the thick end and just kind of add some extra thick areas. And that just, perhaps you can see it, kind of ups the visual interest, visual variety. You got variety in your line thickness. And perhaps a better artist would not draw over lines, because that sometimes looks really obvious that you've done so, and it's not the best look. But anyway, I feel like this is working. These are just randomly allocated, but also kind of evenly allocated, so as not to unbalance the tree. And then, you know what? Yeah, I'm trying to make short videos, so I think I should end it there. But that is how I draw kind of strangely unbalanced oblong palm trees. But you could apply the lesson and make a regular palm tree. So, that's our daily lesson from Ross for today. And I'll see you next time.